Welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Sarah Louise. I'm an intuitive and a reader of the cosmic weather, here to share with you what I feel is coming up this week. So my beautiful friends, you're gonna totally love me this week, because I'm not telling you to brace up, get ready, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna tell you, oh my friends, chill. We are just on the back of that first eclipse. Yeah, that solar eclipse was hot, it was intense. And it didn't just, an eclipse doesn't just happen at that moment. It's I was gonna say it's a week before, but it's actually months before, months after. But we've just come over that peak of it where it totally hits. And it wants us to get real with ourselves, get real in our relationships, step up, make the changes, speak up, do it differently, act in alignment with values of who we are today, not who we were 20 years ago. It's boof, and we're in the residue of that now. So it's going to take this week just to catch your breath back, to see clearly, and to this week all you got to do is just trust and surrender and keep surrendering. And if anything comes up, trust and surrender, because when eclipse season happens, fate takes over. The universal gods get in the driving seat, we get in the passenger seat, and we have to trust that they're going to take us where we need to go for our next bit of the destination. Oh, okay. And we have to completely trust this process. And yet it can be full of shocks and traumas and changes, but in a really incredible way, as much as a really challenging way. So this week we're settling from that solar. We're kind of in a nice R&R. We got to do whatever our body, whatever our kind of being is telling us to do, to get nice and grounded, to get super settled before the lunar comes. We've got a whole month of this eclipse energy. We've just peaked out with the solar. We've got a couple of weeks till the lunar. We are in the mix. It is happening, and not to us, for us. We have to remember that. So if you're being challenged to step up right now and face some old stuff and change some ways, I say bring it on. Bring it on. If you've got stuff right in your face, it's because you are ready to see it and deal with it. And if you remember that and you do that, it's going to be a lot easier for you. If you try and avoid and push it away and la la la, it's going to come back tenfold. Yeah, so wherever you're at right now, and everyone's story will be different because everybody's map of life is different. So everyone's being challenged to evolve and step up in different ways. But wherever that's coming in for you, please take the lead. Yeah, take the prompts, do the work, do it, please. Especially around your relationships, relationship to self, relationship, your significant relationships in your workplace, to, whoever, just relationships in general. You can feel my passion. It's a super passionate time. We get 2 of these months a year, and when we're in them, it's it's on. Let's go, let's do this, do the work now, and trust wherever, the wild card is dealt. You've got it. You can play the game. So what are you going to do this week? You want to look after yourself. You're going to listen to your body. I would totally recommend, because it feels right for me, nice massages, nice lymphatic drainage, some acupuncture if I'm feeling calm, lots of water, lots of hydration, soaking in the ocean, in the bath, magnesium baths, salts, calming, barefoot out in nature, getting grounded, sitting in nature, and just sitting. How about we just try just being this week? Just every day, why don't you just sit for a moment in quiet? Just sit and listen. That would be so beneficial for you. Just be, without all this doing. Yeah, gotta busy ourselves, get away from this feeling. Let's just sit with it. Trust, surrender, trust. Beautiful. So the cosmic weather is chaotic. We're in eclipse season. We've hit a peak. We have another peak coming up in 2 weeks. In this little in-between, we kind of take the prompts where they come, where the path is taking us. We walk confidently. We trust the process. Yeah, we meditate. We do a lot of journaling. We do some self-reflection. We sit in stillness. We sit in nature. We drink a lot of water. We look after ourselves. We do whatever feels right for us to feel whole, to feel safe, yeah? And we keep stepping up. You've got this. You've totally got this. Like, I love these months. I'm like, yeah, bring it on. As much as I'm like, oh, that feels a bit uncomfortable, I'm like, face the fear. What is fear? False evidence appearing real. Yeah, it's time to confront all those old mental fears, the old stories. Like, seriously, I feel like eclipse times are just like this beautiful kind of universal push, you know, step up. Where are you valuing yourself? Like, who are you? Yeah, because you've changed. You have changed. We have all changed in the last couple of years. So are you living in a version of your new self? These are the questions you need to be answering. And if you're not, where do you need to step up? Where do you need to make changes? It's a big time, and you chose to be here. Incredible you. Yeah, so expand that light. Connect more to who you are. Really start enjoying this really incredible journey of life, and like, you know, enjoying this friggin' cosmic weather. When we feel fear, we run at it. Yeah, and we break through those barriers, and we break through that old conditioning and those old patterns, and we create new ones that line up with who we are today and who we're gonna be going forward. And that's pretty amazing. That's pretty magical, hey? Because we're starting to understand our greatness. We're starting to understand the only barriers and the only limits are those that we've placed on ourselves, you know, in alignment with those old values which are shifting and changing. We're doing the work. I'm excited. So have a great week. Look after yourself. Do all the things I've just said. Yeah, I'll see you next week. And then we step into preparation for that lunar, and it's the last lunar in that set of eclipses. So it's like we're gonna leave that eclipse cycle with one hell of a bang. Yes, see ya. Got the lesson, got the t-shirt, moving on. It's coming. Have an amazing week. I love you heaps.